Live from our Jackson studio. Live from the Midtown Jackson studio and live from well into Deep 13. This is Last Call Cafe on Spreaker with the animalistic Jay the Brain Man, the animalistic Matthew the Wizard Nichols, and the pause for consideration, Steve the Baxman Baxley. I'm Franklin Pangborn, your announcer, with Morgul as the friendly drone. Let's go to the cafe and find out what's going on and join the guys on a whole crowd. It's Last Call Cafe on Spreaker.
Hello. Welcome. Oh. Go ahead, Uno. Say the lines. Okay. How you doing, everybody? Welcome one and all to the Corsican Ball. That is this very program here, the Last Call Cafe. We once again prove that this program will go into your mind, feng shui it a little bit, put in a baseball field, and still make esports even more interesting. Steve the Baxman Baxley here. Let me introduce the rest of the triumvirate. He is still the undefeated intergender wrestling champion of the world. He hosts the show called Wrestle Anime Hut with some guy named Steve Baxley. And he is still the manager of champions. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Betty White's favorite clue boy, the one and the only. And, of course, we have a brain. We have a left lung. We need a right lung, do we not? Yes, we do, and we got one, ladies and gentlemen. A friend of gamers everywhere and around the world even. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you the Wizard, Matthew Nichols.
So,
yes. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to a broadcast that is, you've heard of closed captioning for the hearing impaired. Well, this is the only show, the only podcast that is closed captioning for the cat lovers. And we have joining me here in our little cafe the mouse assassin and the president of the National Association of Cats, Uno. Uno, say hello to everyone. The translation for that is, it is great to be here and great to be amongst cat lovers around the world who now can listen to this show and actually understand it. In that case, you're in trouble, Uno. Okay. So much for humor. How's and she has left the building. No, she hasn't left the building. She's left my side and now is eating. Anyway, how's everybody doing? Brain,
Good.
how you doing?
Doing good in the neighborhood. Hoo hoo hoo. Ha ha ha. I don't know.
Matthew? Oh. Matthew, how you doing, buddy?
I'm better. Sorry about this. Matt has had a bit of a stressful night. Let's not talk about it.
Okay,
this is Chicago, if you guys don't know, since this is Native American Heritage Month. Hello.
Shikova. I hope I got that right.
It's Shikoba.
Shikova.
Yeah, it's a Lakota name. You can look it up.
Ice. Nice to have you with us again. We have the ultimate Native American comic. He will join us as sort of a wrap-up of Native American Month.
Well, there's still one week to go.
We got one more, so we'll have a double dose of this gentleman this week and next week.
Yeah,
anyway.
Because the last Sunday is the 29th.
Ah, yes. And this week is, of course, Thanksgiving week, so as we say here on the cafe, by the way, I am wearing the corporate shirt. Yes. No, that, and also, happy Thanksgiving to all, and please, ladies, remember to be kind to us turkeys. We all need love, too. Anyway. What I got to do? Got a lot of tents, hortense, and no tents. So before we do all that, as we promised, it is something we all need, and that is insanity. So, ladies and gentlemen, we bring you another edition of Brainwaves with the Brain.
Is it on?
Yeah, we're on.
Let me get a little farther away from the mic. Okay. Okay. La 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 la. I got nothing.
Tune in again next week for more Brainwaves with the Brain. Okay, it's 9 minutes past. Well, I don't even need to tell the time since we're a podcast. Okay, hope everybody will have a happy and prosperous Thanksgiving. And tonight, I do believe if we have, we're going to do things a little insanely here. By the way, next week, I hope we get a chance to air that AEW Games thing. We'll try and do that next week. Little sadness that we bring you tonight. No, not your typical sadness that usually comes to this, but Conan O'Brien made the announcement. After 28 years, Conan O'Brien will end his TBS show in June 2021. But he is not leaving for another network. No. He is staying on the in the corporate bosom, as it were, of Warner Media and AT&T, just in case. And he is going to be heading to HBO Max for a weekly variety show.
Ding.
It comes after... Yes?
I was just doing a ding.
Thank you. It comes after a storied career hosting NBC's Late Night with Conan O'Brien from 93 to 09, as I say, followed by a controversially short tenure on The Tonight Show in the last 10 years, spent hosting the Conan Show on TBS. Last month, Conan showrunner Jeff Ross told the folks at Deadline that he's questioned the future of the genre and believes late night shows are now, quote, kind of dinosaurs in the business, end quote, adding that linear networks are just like death due to lower ratings. The former SNL and Simpsons writer seems perfectly suited for a weekly variety show on a streaming service, giving him more space for his offbeat comedy, as well as time to grow his booming podcast empire. Maybe we should... Nah. The move leaves just The Daily Show with Trevor Noah as the last major nightly talk show on an ad-supported cable network after the cancellation of shows such as E's Busy Tonight and Comedy Central's Lights Out with David Spade, who, let's face it, he has taken over as the killer of all comedy shows. Yes, Ted McGinley has given his crown to David Spade. Now, there are successful weekly shows, both on basic and premium cable, such as TBS's Full Frontal with Samantha Bee, HBO's Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, and Real Time with Bill Maher, and Showtime's bi-weekly Jesus e Meryl, with new shows coming from the likes of The Breakfast Club host Charlemagne the God on Comedy Central, Sam Jay on HBO, and Zui on Showtime. But as many late-night writers and producers say, these are slightly different beasts to doing a nightly show. And as Hollywood goes through its own digital recalibration with the likes of NBC Universal bringing together its linear and streaming teams, and Viacom, CBS, and Warner Media focusing more on the digital platforms, it's quite possible we won't see too many new nightly shows launch on cable in the future. However, there's no history of success in the nightly world on streaming. Netflix tried with Chelsea Handler's Chelsea. The show, which aired 3 episodes a week, was canceled after its second season, and the streamer hasn't tried to replace the nightly format since, choosing weekly topical shows with the likes of Michelle Wolf and Hassan Minhaj instead. Arguably, its most talked about show is David Letterman's My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. It's a long-form interview show with guests such as Barack Obama and Kim Kardashian. The service, which prides itself on its watch when you want offering, is unlikely to jump back into the more traditional topic talk space, since instead focusing on its attention elsewhere for the time being. And speaking of returns, Apple TV's recent deal with Jon Stewart received a lot of attention. The streamer said that it had ordered multiple seasons of the show, but it's not clear how and when they will roll out. The show, from the revered former host of The Daily Show, which is produced by Stewart's Busboy Productions and Eden Productions, run by former HBO boss Richard Pelper, will feature 1-hour episodes dedicated to a single topic, likely making it more akin to Last Week Tonight on Letterman, or Letterman's new show rather than Stewart's old Comedy Central gig. Amber Ruffin is making arguably the closest thing to a nightly show, albeit weekly. She stars in her own self-titled show, Fridays on Peacock. She is 7 episodes into her run and hopes to be renewed for a second season, but it's unclear, as it is with all streamers, how many people are tuning in. Amber Ruffin told Deadline that even she isn't told viewing figures by NBC Universal brass largely, so that she doesn't spill the beans to people like us. So, that plus, let's not forget, ABC has found success paring down Jimmy Kimmel to a half hour and giving back the 11:30 spot on most times to Nightline. Nice. But anyway, that is that. We wish Conan well. Also, we can say glee and thank you to Apple TV Plus for seeing the light of compromise and saying, we goofed. We're sorry. We goofed. Oh, God, did we goof? We didn't know you people love Charlie Brown specials. We're sorry. So they signed a deal with PBS, which means you ain't going to get commercials and you ain't going to get any cuts. It's going to be, Well,
I'm a little loud. Okay. Turn this down. Okay. If you have PBS or PBS Kids or whatever on your streaming thing that you can stream on, like as a channel, it won't stream on there because, as we know, Apple TV Plus has the exclusive streaming rights.
It's an act. And if you got like WKAR or Detroit Public Television or WNET, don't look for that to be on their websites either. Again, Apple TV has the streaming rights.
Right. And of course, it all varies by what your local PBS station airs. Just ask them. Ask them what viewers like you would want to see.
That's right. And just remember, PBS will thank you because why? They do it all for you, viewers like you.
Thank you.
That was the worst version of the PBS symbol. Anyway. That's Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and they, them. DC Comics is introducing its first non-binary character in Kid Quick, who will appear next month in a holiday-themed comic book anthology called DC's Merry Multiverse. The alternate universe character, like the Flash, can move at super speed and... hi there. Super speed. And they cut it off right there. Santa Maria.
Sounds good.
And we'll use... I found it. The alternate universe character, like the Flash, can move at super speed and will use they, them pronouns when being referenced. Kid Quick joins the Suicide Squad character, the Aerie, a non-binary anti-hero, and Marvel Comics' two non-binary characters, Snowflake and Safe Space. I'm reading this. And I love the idea. The Flash has been around in comics since 1939 in various incarnations that include multiple Earths and personas. It became a popular show on the CW in 2014. Kid Quick will appear after the holiday run as the Flash in upcoming comic book series Future Slate Justice League. Yay. That's not bad.
Interesting.
Yes, I applaud. I applaud DC Comics for doing that. That was a little business breaking news. Huzzah, huzzoid. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes. Don't forget, Thursday, Channel 4 will have the only live, and I stress that, live, Thanksgiving parade. Although there'll be nobody there, you'll be able to watch the parade live on Local 4 and some other outlets across the country. Macy's has a... Yes, go ahead, Brady.
I think I'll be interested to see what WILX/National NBC is doing. With,
they're doing
virtual with the
yes.
virtual Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yes, and I will be glad of that. I will be glad to see how they handle it.
Right. Now, is the dog show also virtual?
I think the dog show, as they say, or as we say in the promos, is live to tape from Philadelphia. No audience, just dog handlers and their dogs.
Okay. And I notice whenever they talk about the parade balloons or whatever, they always make sure to show the Goku one.
Yeah, they're only going to go down one block, so.
Well, yeah. But still, I like that they use the Goku one every time.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
It's a good ad for Toonami.
Yes, indeed. Being that corporate bell, boys. Yes. And now, for Matt, for Jay, and for me, Steve, we're going to give you another Native American month.
I don't think the script has that many uhs in it.
Okay, I'm sorry. Script? What script? The
right stuff.
Yes. which we have on most times. Folks, it's time to give you Charlie Hill. And we remember him always. And here's a real treat. And I hope it turns out good. I'm crossing my fingers and every other orifice I have on my body. They hurt. Here's Charlie Hill being introduced by someone very special. Let's go to that lovely bean footage.
See you in 5 minutes.
Just having a mirage here on the desert. Thought I saw TV cameras in front of me. I'd like to introduce now a new talent on the show. A man that I met who gave me my name. Lahunji means black spirit. And he's an Indian brother, Iroquois Nation. Mr. Charlie Hill, please welcome him. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? I usually have problems doing my act, you know, because I know a lot of you white people never seen an Indian do stand-up comedy before, you know. Like, for so long, you probably thought that Indians never had a sense of humor, you know. We never thought you were too funny either. See some people back there putting their chairs in a circle. My name is Charlie Hill, Sagoli. I'm Oneida. I'm from Wisconsin. It's part of the Iroquois Nation. My people are from Wisconsin. We used to be from New York. We had a little real estate problem. I came out here, Los Angeles, a few years ago. I don't drink. No, don't drink. Fire water to Indians is just like kryptonite. Here, drink this, sign this, move here. You know what I mean? Indians. You know, people come up to me now, too, and they say, can you speak Indian? And they're like over 300 different tribes. You know, can you speak Indian? It's like saying, hey, can you speak Caucasian? But that's the name they give us, Indians. Indians was the name Christopher Columbus gave us, which is incorrect. He named us Indians because he thought he was in India, you know. I'm sure glad he wasn't looking for Turkey. Changed a lot of things. Columbus discovered America. They taught me that when I was a kid. Columbus discovered Indians, you know. That was my education. You see, like black people, Indians were driven to all-white schools, you see. Except the black people got the buses, the Indians were just driven. I went to Custer Memorial Junior High, you know. things I couldn't relate to, like the Pilgrims. They weren't my forefathers, yes. Pilgrims came to this land 400 years ago as illegal aliens. We used to call them whitebacks. They started unloading the boats, building houses, East Coast. First thing we asked, you guys gonna stay tonight? Then I just burn you up when people come over and they never leave. Yeah, we'll leave after Thanksgiving, People celebrate that every year, Thanksgiving. You have a lot of holidays. This is Indians' country. There's no Indian holidays. There's Thanksgiving, Columbus Day, and everything. Oh, no, there's one holiday we do celebrate with white people. It's Halloween. Every year we dress up like white people, see. And we go door to door and we get anything we want, Trick or treaty. It's a good crowd, yeah. It's nice doing a TV shot. Maybe a couple more I'll be able to get in the movies someday. And maybe change some of the movie cliches, you see every day in the movies. Or the settlers come in, gets the Indian loaded, and wants his resources, Say, Injun, which way does this road go? Road stay. You go. You don't understand. Someday we want to live together and love one another like brothers and sisters. We cannot love the white eyes. It is painful to kiss forked tongue. I just have a dream that someday I will get into the movies, right? And then I will win an Academy Award. Then I'll refuse it because of the mistreatment of Marlon Brando. Thank you.
Okay, that was Charlie Hill, and he'll be with us next week for the grand finale of Native American
comedy. The word you're looking for is comedy.
And I'm glad we're having this show tonight because, as Matt said, he hasn't been good night. It's okay, Matt. It's okay. Sorry.
We hope everything is okay, and we send you the virtual hug from all of us, Matt, because you are an integral part of this show.
Damn Skippy.
Or
Mm-hmm.
I posted a picture of it on our escape. He's currently holding her right now.
Ah, yes. I don't know what's going on here. Usually when we get to this portion, our erstwhile announcer would show up and do it, but Timmy, Lieutenant Timmy, come here. Yes, Steve. Yeah. I'm doing good, but General, this is his segment coming up, the Belch of the Week, and what? I guess you could say back together again. Oh, jeez. Well, we wish them luck. I do. Can I do? Well, of course. You're. biggest bunch of the week. Here. Suck. This is the year you're finally going to get what's coming to you. So on the count of three, let's see, some pepper. We got some.
Of course. Yep. Perfect timing for the internet to go away. Okay, nice. Thanks.
Okay. Okay, so I guess that was it. Oh, wait a minute. There we go.
It just took a while. Hello, Timmy.
Hey, that's okay, man. That's okay. General wants to wish all of you all happy Thanksgiving. Actually, your joke continues to be just like a tradition. What? It needs to end. Go away now. Okay, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Don't lay an egg. Just eat some turkey. Yeah. Okay, thank you, Timmy. Okay, that's going to wrap it up here for the Last Call Cafe. We're about 2 minutes over, but hey, that's okay. We're like Nightline. We have no affiliates, so we just go over. Coming up, it's Russell Anime Hut with the details of Survivor Series. All that and a lot more. So, guys, any final comments before we say our adieus?
No.
Matthew? Matt?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you take care, my friend.
It's gonna be okay.
I know it is.
I
Tough.
really hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. Though for my people, it's sadly a day of mourning for us. I'm pretty sure if you guys remember or what Matthew found out, well, the truth about the first Thanksgiving really wasn't a happy story. It was a lie. It's not your fault, okay? It's okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Hey, that's okay. Let us remember. Let a smile be your umbrella. And always remember the good times. Or the happy days. Or the Laverne and Shirley. We'll see you next Saturday. We'll see you next Sunday, everybody.